Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Angela. I just did a video on the movie tarot. Like a unboxing, a bit of walkthrough. And I wanted to say that I had purchased this deck that I'm about to show you weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks before that. And then all of a sudden I got an alert in the mail, alert on my email saying it was going to be here last Saturday. But it actually came, which I was going to be on vacation at the time. I'm like, oh, wow, it's going to be in the mailbox, forever. But it actually came Thursday with the movie tarot, or at the same time. So I was just going to do this quick unboxing. You guys have seen this tarot deck everywhere. I'm pretty sure. But it is the Pam's Vintage Tarot, or what people call the Dirty Pam. Says the original art, Pamela Coleman Smith, restored by Recall at Lucky Card 2018. And yeah, I was just going to do a quick little unboxing of that for you guys. I got it on GameCrafter.com. It's bridge size cards. So they're small, way smaller than a regular tarot size. But I love the vintage look on there. It comes with quite a few extra cards as well. So let's get it turned over and see what's going on here. And it's pretty good card stock. And the first one we get is Pam's Vintage Tarot, second limited edition, bridge size cards, original art by Pamela Coleman Smith, restored by, it's Real. And then it says, let this card brings you a vision and show the way to better future at Lucky Card 2018. There's actually, it said, let this cards brings. So I think there's an extra S in there. But it's a picture of Pamela Coleman Smith herself. And I'm just going to show the extra artwork here first. Pretty cool. I've seen a few walkthroughs of this deck. And some of these cards have words on them. Mine did not come with words. So I just thought that was a little odd. And like I said, they're bridge size. They're not average tarot size at all. I love this one with all the purples. Goes sideways. Yeah, that's cool. There's just like a temperance or something in there. That's cool. Yeah, this is one of them that when I saw the walkthrough, I think it was on Kittens, Weights, and Tarot's channel. There was words down here, and it kind of upset me a little bit that this one didn't have any words on them. But I guess that's what the second edition is. So, but yeah, this artwork is amazing. Beautiful. And so that's the extra cards that came with it. It's quite a few cards there with that card. So let's put that aside and look at those bags. I like the tea staining on the side. I was trying to look for a tarot. Okay. Let me see. These might be a little bit wider. This is my Oracle Echoes. It's about average size of tarot. And they're like really small compared to that. So yeah. Okay, so we got the Fool. Magician. And I love the antique look to this deck. That's why I wanted it. High Priestess. Empress. Emperor. And I'm going to go through these pretty quickly because everybody's seen this deck. Hierophant. the Lovers, Chariot, Strength, beautiful colorings. Love this Hermit. Love that darker bluish teal look. I actually really like this wheel. It looks very antique. Justice, Hangman, Death, Temperance, the Devil, the Tower, Star, the Moon, Sun, Judgment, and the World. And I love this World with the stains here. Beautiful, beautiful cards. And then we move into the minors, and we have the Ace of Wands. Beautiful coloring to make it look so antique. Two of Wands. Three of Wands. Four of Wands. Five of Wands. And I love that every card has her signature on it too. Six of Wands. Seven of Wands. Eight of Wands. Nine of Wands. 10 of Wands. Page. Love this rusty color down here. Beautiful. Knight. Queen of Wands. I love the kitties in there. And the King of Wands. I love the little lizard down in the corner there. Beautiful. Then we move on to the cups. We have the Ace of Cups here. And if you hear purring, my cat just climbed on my kitten. Just climbed on my shoulder. She's like, or he is like right up in my hair. So, Two of Cups. Three of Cups. Four of Cups. Five of Cups. Six of Cups. Seven of Cups. Eight of Cups. Nine of Cups. Beautiful yellowish yellowing in here. 10 of Cups. Page of Cups. Knight of Cups. Again, I love the rocks and the water here. It reminds me of the trip I just took. I've been seeing that in a lot of cards last couple of days since I've been home. and other people's readings and stuff like that, it was just standing out more. I'm noticing it more. Queen of Cups. King of Cups. We move on to the Swords, my favorite suit. Ace of Swords. I love I'm just noticing for the first time, it looks like, could be like mountains, but it also could be like rough waters. It's all on how you choose to look at it, right? It's a suit all about the mind, and again here it looks like the water's rippling, a little bit of rough waters, and indecisive. Two of Swords. Three of Swords, and again there's heavy rain. So the first three cards seem to be, yes, water is emotion, but it also could be rocky waters as well, a rocky time, depending on how you look at it. The Four of Swords, all about resting. So those first three cards could have been traumatic or something going on, and then this is the card where your mind is resting. I love that stained glass in there as well. It's actually got a nice image of, I don't think I've ever seen that in other cards before, where there's actually people in the stained glass. That's pretty neat. I'm going to have to check that out. Just noticing that. Or this is the Five of Swords. Again with the water in the back. Six of Swords. And that's usually always about coming out of rough water into calmer water. Seven of Swords. Totally does look like a thief here, running away with the swords. And my favorite card in any suit. This one's no exception. The Eight of Swords. I love the antique look in the back here. And then, of course, you've got water here in spurts. It looks like it's drying up. Maybe there's a drought going on. I've never really paid attention to how much water, which is tied to emotions, in the cups are in the sword suit. Nine of Swords. It's all about nightmares. It's very interesting. And like this looks like mountains, but it could be, there's a mountain line and then water as well. Ten of Swords. I've never noticed that before. Page of Swords again. Looks like rough waters, possibly. Or over here. Maybe this is land and this is rough water. That's weird. Never ever noticed that before. Knight of Swords. And right there it looks like maybe trees, and the wind is blowing. The stormy hurricane winds blowing the trees over. That's weird. Queen of Swords. Not really getting it, but I do see kind of a stream here going to the trees. That's weird. King of Swords. Looks like there's water in the background here. So every card I've seen on this deck, I think there's only two in the sword suit that do not have water in the picture. So I'm going to have to take a closer look at this at like my other Rider-Waite-Smith tarot decks and see if I notice that, because that's the first time I've really paid attention. I mean, I paid attention to the cards, but it's the first time that stood out to me for the swords. That's weird. And then we have our last suit is the Ace of Pentacles. Gorgeous coloring here. That down there. Beautiful. Two of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles. it took me a very long time to like any RWS deck. I'm generally not a fan, but then when I saw this one, I'm like, I have to have this one. But I do also have the 2.0 that I adore, the coloring in it, and it's more new age color versus this one, which is clearly meant to show that it looks antique. So I kind of have two opposite sides of the spectrum with this particular artwork and Pamela Coleman Smith's artwork. But for some reason, those are the two decks that like I'm really super drawn to. This is Four of Pentacles. And it's weird because as you know, if you watched any of my channel, my very first deck was the Radiant Rider-Waite. I've never worked with it. I think I used it just for learning purposes. It never jived with me. I stayed away from RWS decks for a long time because of that. And then the 2.0 was introduced to me and I absolutely adore it. And then I saw this one prior to that, but I just never got it until now. And just the coloring in it feels like it's a completely different kind of deck than the Radiant Rider-Waite, even though it's the same artwork. Just the coloring is what takes me out of that RWS feeling. It's weird. Five of Pentacles, being left out in the cold. Six of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. Love that coloring in the background. That aged look. Queen of Pentacles. And the King of Pentacles. Amazing. Amazing. Now, I haven't decided if I'm going to leave those extra cards in there or not, because I was going to when I saw the walkthrough on Kittens, Weights, and Tarot when there was words on it. But mine don't have words, so I may not leave them in there because to me it may just be confusing. Let's see how it shuffles. Like I said earlier, and it's small. Like I said earlier, and I am actually really digging that with this deck. I like decks that are different proportions than a standard tarot size. And like I said earlier, the cardstock, maybe not on this deck. This is my second review, so I don't know. Maybe I did. The cardstock is really great. I don't really deal with cardstock a lot. But look at that. It looks all antique-y there. That's cool. But it shuffles great this way. Let's see if I can riffle shuffle. I was wondering if that, because it's so small. Oh, that was great. So, yeah. Let me see if I can pull a card. Well, one just fell out. Oh, my goodness. Actually, I'll put that back. My card. Like, this is the card I look for in any deck when I'm buying it. And I just found it ironic that it fell out. To me, this card is all about your perception of yourself and how you perceive yourself. Yeah, that's odd that's the card that fell out for me just now. But yeah, that is the Pam's Vintage Tarot. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe and don't forget to hit that notification button so you are alerted to any future videos. And you guys have a great evening. Bye.